so I wanted to ask you something about, I don't know, I feel kind of stupid even talking about it, but I got you now, and I'll pay each other man blow.
Yeah, man. What's up? What's on your mind?
Well, it's about a chick.
Okay.
I do good dating, and I had a nice rotation in the beginning of the year. I got tired of it. One really stuck out. Very well behaved, compliant, feminine, submissive, and just got tired of. I'm 43. I got tired of running so many chicks. It was just a headache at some point. I work full time, trying to do a thing on the side, and so I had this chick for like 2 months. Never gave any problems. Nothing. Got serious. I started simping out a little bit.
Oh, you going in and out, bro.
What about now?
All right, you good?
What's the last part you heard?
I can hear you.
So, me and this chick, she was within the rotation. We got close. I started simping out a little bit. Started taking her serious, and she, so like shit started happening. Like I was fucking up a little bit, and then she started doing shit, and I just kind of say, well, I ain't gonna say nothing about it. I did this. I'll let it slide. I won't say nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, doing that more and more, and shit just started getting out of hand, and I handled it bad. I started fucking up, basically, and about 3 weeks ago, but we actually talked today for the first time in almost a month.
Uh-huh.
But I don't mind the rotation. I just that's too much for me now.
Yeah,
At
man,
my
I
age,
get
what I
it,
do-
bro. It's I get it, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with you just one girl, or ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. It don't make you beta or nothing like that. It don't make you beta to want a girlfriend, man. It don't make you alpha to have a rotation. It's how you do. It's how you do what you do. It's never about
Well,
what you do. It's how you're doing it.
and that's where I wanted to ask you about. Because, I mean, this bitch was, like, in the beginning, high attraction. Always sucking my dick, licking my ass, anything I wanted, praising me all the time, begging for my attention. We never spent enough time together. We never did enough of this. I never called her enough. Constantly chasing. And my mind is blown how I can go from having such a status to her breaking up with me. And this has something to do with my ego being bruised. I ain't gonna lie. I'm sure you already know that.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want to fuck up like that again. Whether it's for somebody down the line. And I mean, having time to look back on it. You know, I quit doing the shit that I do regularly. Started giving her a little more attention. And like, you know how, and I'm sure you've been here based on what I heard from your videos. So you get with this chick, super high attraction, she's behaving well. You can't help but want to reward that. And make it known that you're doing a good job.
How many times
And
are
then,
you rewarding it?
huh?
How many times are you rewarding it? What are you rewarding it with?
Well, so reward it with paying more attention to what it is she says she wants.
Nah,
You know, how women
can't.
start that shit.
Yeah, you can't do that. It's
And I fell for the what?
Because it's never about what she wants. It's always about what the man wants.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah, I know exactly what you're saying. And when I did exactly what I want, everything we did was based on what it is I wanted to do.
Exactly.
And everything was fine. And it was fine. And she started doing some compliance testing, and she started coming with, and I probably didn't do well on some of those tests that led to more shit.
Well, can you give me some examples of the test?
Like, where do we stand? What are we? What is this? I'll give you an example.
Uh-huh.
She, so about 6 months into it, and about 3 months in, we agreed we were going to be exclusive. And I didn't tell her nothing, but I'd already dropped my other plates. This chick was cool from the jump.
Never drop your plates. I'm putting
Well,
that in my book.
Yeah.
Never drop your plates.
Well, I mean, it just became a thing. I didn't feel like juggling anymore. And this chick did everything.
Because, okay, and I don't know if you've seen my video, always have options in a relationship. Do you think that she's talking to every guy that she want to fuck, or guys that she fucked already in the past that she want to rekindle relationships with? You think she talking to them every day? You think she having conversation with those guys every day? No, she's not. No, but she can, and if she can, she will succeed with that conversation in order to get the guts getting dug out. It's the same with you, right? It's the same with the guy. You don't have to conversate with the chicks that like you and the chicks that you like. But knowing female nature, they always come back. They always will be there. Because it's a plate. The plate is still there. You don't have to spin the plate. The plate is still there because the plate is still in your arsenal. You splitting the plate because now you're getting tired because you're spinning in it. You don't got to take the plate away because the plate is the plate. How many plates do you have? Your girl is the main plate that you're spinning, but you don't got to spin her in the other 4 or the other 3 or the other 2. You can have your girl and the other 4 is just there to get spinned when it's time. Does that make sense? Knowing female nature, bro, you can go months without talking to females and then inbox her and y'all back cool.
I went almost a year. Then the night this chick left my house, we broke up. The next day, some chick I hadn't rapped with in over a year called me up, went over and dug it out that night.
My point exactly, bro. That's females. That's female nature. That's female, dude. You could be in a relationship with your high school sweetheart, and however y'all relationship was, and however you are as a man, and you're improving to just improve as you get older in your prime, and you hit her up or she hit you up, you think you still can't fuck that pussy? You think at any given moment you call her or text her and say, "Hey, what's up? What you doing?" and seduce her, you think you can't get in that pussy? Girl, you know you remember me from high school. I was in that wet pussy. You think you can't get inside that pussy again? You don't have to spin the plate. The plate is already yours. I'm cold. God damn, I'm cold. Fuck, I need to write a book. Shit.
Well, I did it. I dropped the plates. It just became uninteresting to me at this point. Like I had a new toy. That's all I wanted to do was play with her.
Yeah. You want a main chick, right?
Yeah. And look, I was good for about a year and a half. I had a rotation. One chick stayed the whole way through. But she knew her place. She never questioned nothing. It was never even a discussion about, are you ever going to settle down with me? She knew. She didn't care. As long as I delivered when it was time for me to deliver, she didn't ask for nothing. She knew her place. Others came and went as a year and a half went by. And I'm telling you, it became exhausting. It became a fucking headache.
Mm-hmm.
Having to keep up with, I started at 4, went down to 3, down to 2, back to 3. And then that's when I met this woman. And it was just like, man, she's the whole fucking, better than all 4 of them put together by herself.
Sometimes one is better than all 4.
She provided everything that they provided. Each plate had a different role. Like one would come over, she'd spend a night, I'd leave for work, I'd come home, my shit was cleaned up, I didn't have to worry about that. One would come just to fuck, and she knew how to fuck really good.
Mm-hmm.
One liked to eat like I do, so she would be the one when I'd pick a new restaurant. You know, I'd invite her along. She knew how to dress herself, carry herself well. She was a good arm piece, a good side piece to carry with me. Good eye candy.
Got eye candy on the arm, right? Mm-hmm.
Fine as fuck. 26 years old, sexy mother. God damn.
How you meet her?
And,
How you meet her?
at my ex-wife's Christmas party. She was the cook check girl.
Mm.
And she did the work for the Monteleone Hotel. I don't know what chain hotel it is.
Oh, you in Canada?
Huh?
You in Canada? You live in Canada?
No, I was in New Orleans.
Oh, New Orleans, okay.
But she, like, we hit it off from the jump, too. Like, as soon as we caught eyes, I was turning my coat in, and she looked at me. She just gave me that look. I knew it was up right away.
She gave you that choosing signal, huh?
Oh, gave it away. Threw it at me. Immediately.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Then, but she was like she could fuck, too. Like a madman.
Mm-hmm.
And, but all of it they played. But this chick fulfilled all of that. There's one.
Mm-hmm.
And I even had her wrapped in the beginning. And what happened is I started fucking up a little bit, and I'd feel guilty. And so I'd start letting shit slide. Some little nasty little comment, or be ready for 8 minutes. I'd roll in. She's 5 more minutes, 10 more minutes. I wouldn't say nothing because I felt like, you know, she's so good. She does everything. You know, she caught me fucking up, and she didn't make none of it. So I'm a reward her by not saying anything. I'm going to let that shit slide this time. She's mad at me, so she said something she shouldn't have said. I'm going to let it slide. Then she started coming at me with the, well, it was a certain point, about 6 months in, she introduced me. She has an older son, and she introduced me to him.
Mm. You got kids?
I got 1 kid, yeah.
Okay.
And then, like, come Thanksgiving, she introduced me. She invited me up to her parents in Florida to meet her mom and all that. In the meantime, like, I'd met her friends and all her social circle and all this, and she ain't met nobody I know. And she hadn't met my son yet. She was, like, pushy about that. I haven't met anybody. She said, I haven't even been to dinner with you and your friends yet. Like, you go to these events without me. And so then, like, I get in a mad scramble to set something up. And I set up a dinner with a partner of mine and his girl. We had dinner together. And I started acting with urgency with everything she said.
Beta.
That is beta. I know it is. I feel so ashamed of it, looking back. I can't go on and do it.
Because you're complying to her needs. I don't give a fuck if you met my friends. Why you want to meet my friends so bad? To monkey to dick watch? Bitches be dick watching, bro. Right? Oh, you want to see if you want to see if I'm the best option you got? Why you want to meet my fucking friends so bad? That's a red flag, man. Chicks that want to meet your friends so bad, that's attention whore, man. That's a red flag. Why you want to meet my friends so bad? Goddamn. I ain't want to meet your friends so bad. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I asked her that. I said, well, first off, I never asked any of that. And I said, second, why is it so important to you to meet people I know? I don't even have a lot of friends. And the people I have as friends that I go sit down with, the extent of shit we do is like lunch and shit. You know, I don't have people I confide in. Ain't nobody out there knows anything about red pill. They'll tell you, they'll laugh at you if you start saying some of this shit.
They don't get it. Right.
They have no fucking clue. I don't identify with blue pill people anymore.
Right.
Now, I don't judge them, and I take them at face value. We got that kind of we got that casual relationship. I'll sit down and eat with you. I ain't listening to shit you tell me, advice on life or nothing.
Right.
And she doesn't understand that. And so she said, I just want to feel like I'm a part of your life. You know, take me around people like trying to hide me, like a dirty little secret. Like you're ashamed of me. And, you know, like even in this moment, I was like, no, baby, you got it all mixed up. That's not the case. And I even told her that. Like the last couple of years, I lost a ton of friends because of this shit. Tons of friends. Then I started waking up to my partner's wives and shit wanting to fuck. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And anyhow, I went to explain and shit like that. And anyway, what it snowballed into was some bitch ass behavior, which led to her being just outright disrespectful some of the times.
What kind
just
of
saying some shit. We was at our house one night and we was starting to argue a little bit. And she said, you need to leave. You need to go home. Like telling me, you need to get out. And she would never say shit like that before. You can go see who. Go fuck whoever you want. I don't even care. Go do what you want. I don't, bullshit like that. And last night we were together. Like we went to eat. She pulls out her phone at dinner, at the end of dinner. She knows I made that known from the get-go. Like, you with me, and if I'm giving you the pleasure of my time and my attention, you better fucking not take your phone out in front of me. Now, if I get up and go take a piss or something, go ahead. I don't care. But when I'm sitting there, don't take your phone out. And I only had to tell her that one time in the very beginning. Like, look, baby, this is my time. Don't you put that away. You can play on your phone later. This is my time. And she apologized and put her phone away.
Mm-hmm.
And so she knows that's my... So she intentionally pulled her phone out, started looking at it. And I even said, what are you doing? Put that up. And she said, I'm answering my son. Is that all right? And again, at that point, I said nothing.
Did she put her phone away after she answered her son?
Huh?
Did she put her phone away after she answered her son?
No.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, that's when you put the bitch on ice.
That's what?
That's when you get up and leave.
Well, I was waiting on a check.
Man, that's when you get up and you go to the waitress and you say, hey, man, where the check at, man? And if you had cash, you tell them keep the change and you leave, man. You don't tell her shit. You just leave, bro. You always got to keep a bitch guessing, dog. You always got to play mind games with your chick, dog. Especially she being disrespectful. What's understood ain't got to be explained, G. She know what she doing. That's why she doing the shit. Can I speak to my son? You want to speak to your son, bitch? I'm out here. Dog, the best response, bro, is not saying shit. I learned that from John Wick. Dude, out of all three of them John Wick movies, he probably talked maybe 10 times. Alpha, he talked maybe 10 times. Because what he says, that's what the fuck he mean. Man, y'all better give me my car back. They ain't give him his car back? He said that shit one fucking time. Yeah, y'all better give me my car back. They ain't get that nigga his car back? Oh, he went off. Yeah, he went off. That is alphaness. You don't just talk, you do. She know that's disrespectful.
Well, I was doing that in the beginning. I didn't have to say shit.
Everybody does that in the beginning. Right? Everybody does that in the beginning. How long can you do that up until? That's the most important thing. You can't get comfortable.
Well, that's exactly what the fuck happened.
I
got comfortable.
You can never get comfortable. Never. Could never get comfortable. Never. No, I don't care how good it is, bro. You can never get comfortable, G. Because guess what? As hot as she is, it's dudes that want to fuck her. And you always have to be that alpha in her life that's never like the thirsty motherfuckers that's chasing her validation. You always have to stand out. Oh, you all, and you don't stand out by overcomplicating shit. You stand out by going against the grain. Betas go with the grain. Alphas go against the grain. She said, "Oh, I'm on my phone talking to my son," and then she still don't put her fucking phone up. Man, I would have left, bro. I want to talk to that bitch for 3 days. No text, no nothing. I want to say shit to that bitch for 3 days, bro. Made her think about her. So I guarantee you, she would. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for being on my phone. Yeah, now you finna come suck a whole lot of dick.
Well, this is what happened. We came back home. She kept her phone out. I walked to the car. She's dragging behind on purpose. Get in the car. We drive back to my place. She's dragging her ass, getting out the car to come inside. I just left her in the car. I just came inside. And she came in, plopped down on the sofa, and proceeded to watch on her phone. So I came out here, turned the TV on, and she like rolled her eyes, got up and went in the other room. Then I heard the shower come on. I heard the shower go off. 10 minutes went by. I walked in the room, and she was in bed, back on her phone. I said, "What are you doing?" She said, "I'm laying down. I got to get up early. I'm tired."
She live with you?
No.
I would have took her home, bro.
Well, this is what happened. So she said, I said, "You know, I'm out here waiting to start the show. And you're just going to go, you're going to come to my house and be that rude and disrespectful. You're going to get up without saying a word, go do all your shower and shit, and then go lay down without coming out and seeing me or saying something." And she said, "I don't want to argue." I said, "Well, neither do I. But did you think I was going to let that shit slide? I just wasn't going to say anything?" And she said, "I came in here so we wouldn't argue." I said, "No, you came in here to piss me off. I know what you're doing." But, so she said something, and we were supposed to go to dinner the next night with, she's buying a dental practice, and the dentist and his wife, we've gone out to eat with them before. Nice people.
I hate going out to eat with other people, unless they the homies.
I don't mind very special circumstances, and this guy has a taste for food.
Yeah, okay.
He's easy to talk to. He likes the same food I like. We know the same restaurants. We know the same people.
Okay, that's good.
So
that's good. Yeah, that's good.
It's not uncomfortable where you gotta feel like you gotta force conversation and shit.
Right, I hate that shit, bro. Hate that. And no, you gotta eat at the same time. I hate that shit.
Yeah. No, we good. Like we know how to eat together. Pass the appetizer around. Nobody cares about touching shit and all that. It's cool. So so she tells me, I don't know, she said something about, if we're going to argue, I can just leave. I said, "Well, then leave." I said, "But don't threaten me. You're going to leave. If you're going to leave, leave." And she said something else. You know, I'm supposed to be looking stable and all this in front of these people, and we're not stable. This isn't stability. And I'm not about to go in front of these people and pretend I'm happy right now. You can't come to dinner tomorrow night. I said, "You uninviting me to dinner?" She said, "Yeah, you can't go." I said, "Well, get your shit and get the fuck out." And when she sat and looked at me, and then she got up and started packing her shit, and I said, "Hurry the fuck up." Well, I changed my tune after about 2 minutes. I was like, "Look, I overreacted. There's no way I should have reacted. Just chill out."
Oh, you beta.
Look, beta. I know.
Beta as fuck.
I know.
Beta. I gotta stop you right there, beta. That was the most alpha thing you said right there. Get your shit and get the fuck out. Get your shit and get the fuck out. That inner beta in you, cause we all have it. That thing that, come on, bro, you're being too hard on her. That's that beta. That's that inner beta in you, trying to revive back. And then I'm on your neck like, man, keep your foot on this bitch neck, man. Keep your foot on this bitch neck, man. Don't fucking compromise. Oh, I'm sorry. You wasn't overreacting because that's how you really felt. Bitch, get the fuck out of my house. You on your phone? Bitch, who the fuck is you? Get the fuck out of my house. Hurry the fuck up. Hurry the fuck up. She's supposed to text you. She's supposed to text you and say she was overreacting at the restaurant. She was supposed to text you and say, "Baby, I'm sorry." How can I make it up to you? You finna go suck a whole lot of dick. Not you, because when you do that, now you're in the beta position. Now you're in the weaker position. It's the beta, bro. You know how you get that gut feeling when you, I fucked up. That's the beta. That's that beta, man. Don't listen to that motherfucker. What feel wrong is right. Especially if she disrespected you. Now, if she ain't disrespect you, bro, ain't no reason to put her in her place. Whenever a woman disrespect the grown, whenever your girl or one of your chicks in your rotation disrespect, you gotta put that bitch in her place. Bitch, I'm not one of these beta orbiters that's in your DMs that act thirsty over you. Bitch, get the fuck out of my house. Then you told her to hurry the fuck up. That probably made her pussy wet when you said that. Hurry the fuck up. She like, damn. He fucking aggressive. Fuck. And then you don't text her or call her? Nigga, she's bound to call you. Dude, I be hearing my mama. When I go visit my mom, bro, I hear my mom and my dad argue all the fucking time. My dad is alpha as fuck. My mama be like, fuck you. And then she end up calling them back. I'm like, oh my fucking God, that's female nature. That's the shit I talk about. I'm like, mama, that's the shit I talk about on my channel. You say you hate him. Why the fuck you still calling him? I don't know, sweetie. I don't know, sweetie. She don't even know. She can't help it. She can't help it. But what did I tell you in the beginning of the consultation? Women can't help who they are attracted to. What she says in the moment and how she feels in the moment. Moments always pass by because it's just a moment. It's just a moment. Remember when she said, I don't care, go fuck someone else? She didn't really mean that. That's just how she felt in the moment. And you say, okay, I'm telling you, bro, the best way to answer a woman's shit test, and I'm going to do a video on this. The best way to answer a woman's shit test is to say, okay. And not say it, but your actions have to say, okay, or I don't give a fuck. Them the two options you have to pass any shit test. Okay, or I don't give a fuck. You don't show me enough attention. Okay. Okay. You on your phone? And you disrespecting me? I'm talking on the phone with my son. Okay. And then she don't put her phone down. Now she not talking. I don't give a fuck. Get your shit and get the fuck out of here. But if I was in your shoes and we was at the restaurant, bro, I promise to God, G, all my life, bro, I'd have got up, gave up. I always carry cash now, so I always carry cash on me. Whatever the fuck that bill was, it was $100, $50. I'd have paid for the bill, tipped them, keep the change. If she calling my name, trying to pull and tug on me, I'll Wolverine that bitch. Get the fuck off me. Get the fuck off me. And go in my car and drive. I wouldn't even drive off fast. I'd just drive the fuck off. And won't pick up my phone for 3 days. You gotta make bitches think. When bitches fuck up, you know what my mentor told me? My mentor told me he hate people that don't hold themselves accountable. He said he hate that shit. You gotta make these bitches accountable for what the fuck they did. And the only way you do that is to make them think about what the fuck they did. Bitch, you gonna think about the fuck you did by me putting your ass on ice, and I ain't gonna say shit to you for 3 days. Or 2 days. Give her 2 days. Don't say shit. Don't answer no text from her. Don't call her. You can still post on social media. If you got a social media. Give a fuck if she see my shit. Bitch, I'm not answering your text. I'm not fucking with you. You need to apologize for what the fuck you did, because that's disrespectful. She know, dude, bitches is not slow, bro. They know what they be doing. They know what they be doing. They slick. But you ain't finna play me, bitch. Man, I'm telling you, I went to that waitress so fucking fast. Hey, man. Hey, bro, what's that bill, G? Hey, man, keep the change. Got up, put my coat on, and got the fuck out of there, G. In New Orleans, not giving no fuck. And when you was at the house, and you told her, dog, that's the most alpha shit. The most alpha shit you can do with a woman is to put her in her fucking place. And really mean that shit. You a beta when you go back on your word. Because all we have is men is our word. So when you go back on your word, you being a beta. Cause beta women do that. Get the fuck out.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? But you live and learn, bro. You learn.
Well, so as of late, with all this bullshit going on with this virus thing, and I got sent home from work the other day. I didn't feel too good. There's a few things work don't know about, and I ain't even gonna tell them. But I got sent home for some symptoms of COVID-19, and we got checked out by a doctor. Turns out I have a little bit of pneumonia or something in my lungs.
Uh-huh.
So I got to stay shacked up for 2 weeks, like day 3 right now. And so she called me yesterday. I was sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the first time we talked since that night, which was 2 nights after Mardi Gras, which was the end of February. Well, she blocked me on everything.
Which they usually do.
I went back. Yeah, I tried. I chased a little bit. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, man.
Look, I know. I'm not here to fucking say I called you up knowing that I would hear the truth. That's why I called you instead of another.
It's all good, bro. It's all good. I ain't gonna demonize you, man.
So I did a little begging and pleading. Not much. It's about a day's worth. And I said, no, I got to maintain some fucking dignity here. And besides, the very next night, fucking digging some ass, like, dude, I got her good, too. And anyway, she called me yesterday. I missed a call. I tried calling her back this morning when I got up. And, I was blocked still. I just shot an email. I called you back. It went to voicemail. That was it. And she texted back later. I was just calling to see how you were doing. And I said, I'm fine. Call back. So my phone rang right away. Like, I waited like 2 hours to answer the email. And she called me back right away. We just talked a little bit about shit. Of course, I knew better than to bring anything up. And, I miss you so much. I didn't say any of that bullshit. I was just very matter of fact. It's like, how you holding up? How's this? How's that? Usually, when a woman, I kind of had a feeling I'd hear from her at some point. Typically, my response is when you have a falling out with a woman and they reach back out to you at some point, that means they want to see you.
Yeah.
And, well, I'm holed up. I hated having to tell her I got fucking pneumonia and I ain't going to be able to get out. But I just told her that, and I just said it was good hearing from you. I want to get together when the shit blows over. She joked. She said that might be a year away. Like, fucking, we laughed for a second. And another thing, a mistake. I didn't end the conversation. She beat me to it. She knows this shit, though. So she knew to end the conversation. She knew to beat me to it. And, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So she may call again, she may not. I don't know. But in order for me to move forward with this, I got to come back. Not only do I have to come back stronger, which isn't hard to do considering where I left off, I got to come back as I was at the beginning and then maintain that shit.
Right. And
I already know, very shortly into the interaction, there's going to be nothing but tests in the beginning.
Right.
To see.
Right.
So, next time we talk, what do I do?
Keep it short. Y'all still in a relationship?
No, we ain't. We broke up.
What's the dynamic? You just want to keep her as a fuck buddy, or you like her?
I mean, we'll see.
I would
And look,
invite,
I gotta say,
I would invite her over. That's what I would do. You heard me?
yeah, invite her over.
Yeah. And then you go from there.
Yeah, but if she says no.
And what can you do? You gonna still chase her if she say no? Ain't shit to talk about.
No, if she says no. I mean,
If she say no, then you back to square one. Ain't nothing to talk about unless you come over and I get the guts. Square one, baby.
oh, I can't do that right now. So I make sure the shit, that this shit, whatever it is, goes away.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? I may not even hear from her again. More than likely, I will.
I'm pretty sure you will.
Because, I mean, bro, in the beginning, I'm telling you, the first 2 months was all mine. All mine.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't never had a man do what you do. Nobody's ever been like this with me. You know, all the good shit you like to hear.
Uh-huh.
How the fuck I messed that up?
You want me to tell you how you messed that up, or are you just saying rhetorically?
I'm saying rhetorical, but let me hear your take. See if I'm right.
Oh, you was in a beta situation. Dog. You just being beta.
That's it. So what? And the fucked up part is, and I don't know if this applies to you or every man. I can't speak for every man, but when you start getting involved emotionally with a woman, if you don't find yourself wanting to reward them and treat them better, and especially the better they are, and they become more special, and you start thinking like that, like, oh, this one's different. Oh, she wouldn't do it like, oh, she don't think like that.
That's being red pilled. You can't think like that. You can't think like, oh, she won't do me like that, because they can all do you like that. But you can still reward her, and you can still say she's good for me in the moment. She's good for me in the time being. But you can never say, oh, she isn't like that. You can't never say that about any female. Ever. You can never say, oh, yeah, she's not like the one that'll cheat on me, or she's not like the one that'll constantly shit test me. Like, you can't say that shit. You just can't. I don't care where her background comes from. I don't care how much you imprinted her. You can't say that. But you can say that she's good for you. You can say that she's a good woman for you. You can say that since she listens to you and you like her, then you can reward her with gifts and stuff if that's something that you like to do. You can't say that you like taking her on dates and y'all both enjoy each other's companionship. You can say that. But to say that, oh, she's the one and she's special, you can never say that. Never. Because that's going against her nature. And none of them are special.
Fuck no.
But they're good for you. Right? LeBron is special. They don't make him like LeBron no more. Michael Jordan, special. Kobe Bryant, special. How many of them do you see? Right? Is James Harden special? He's good. He's good. He's really fucking good. But he's not special. Right?
Who's that?
James Harden.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's not special, but he's really fucking good. You know what I'm saying? LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, those are special fucking players. I can keep naming Hall of Fame players who are just special players that it's just inevitable to like mold a player after that. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like that's what it is, G. So everybody else is very great players. Russell Westbrook, he's a very great player. Right? Nothing special. He didn't win no rings by himself. If Derrick Rose wouldn't have got hurt, he would have been fucking special.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Westbrook's good.
Westbrook is good. But special? No. No. Very fucking good, though.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But you look at somebody like D Rose in his prime, that was special, bro. That was just, yo, that team was just incredible. That Bulls team was just incredible. You know what I'm saying? He could have won a ring. Right? But he got hurt. Shit happens. You know, a girl could have been special, but she proved you guilty otherwise. She proved you wrong. Baby girl, you proved me wrong. I'm wrong. You ain't special. You just like the rest of these bitches. I'm a fool.
When
I'm
I
a dummy.
treated her, when I treated her like that, everything was fucking tip top. No problem or nothing. Pussy's good on the regular all the time. Cook, clean. She turned into 4-1. She'd come over here. She'd stay with me. I come home. My place was clean. She'd even rearrange my furniture to set up my computer desk and everything. Like, she did all that shit. Sending me naked pictures all the time.